full first frag. We'll see if he can hold on to enough control to carry it on forward.
Yeah, I mean, that was a great aggressive play. Able to steal the red armor right out from under his opponent. And not only that, but able to hit the rocket as he was descending. I mean, that's not the easiest shot to make. Nice rocket jump out of danger there. Tyrael trying to back out of the room. Lone Wolf dropping in. And then going right back up to the yellow armor up on the cross platform from rocket. So, Lone Wolf now, again, a bit aggressive here. Tyrael is going to really make him pay here.
Oh, very nice
rocket
bounce, though.
need to be perfect.
Oh,
and
wow.
Deep fried Tyrael.
There was no other way that could have gone well for Lone Wolf. I mean, that was almost an exact reversal from Tyrael's situation for that first frag, but Lone Wolf's rockets getting the bounce in, getting the damage in. And one of the significant changes here is that that's not a 50 anymore. That's just a 25. You can't really use that to kind of secure your place back on the on the map health-wise. So Lone Wolf is still going to be a little bit weak. That's going to keep him in this corner for a little bit more time, giving Tyrael the opportunity. Exactly. That gives Tyrael plenty of time to either shop for or set up for items.
Yeah. And of course, one of the biggest differences between this and Lost World that we're used to seeing is that yellow armor right in front of the Mega that we saw Tyrael collect both items for. So I mean, right there, that's in, like if you can get them at the same. Oh my God! Without even noticing it, Tyrael has to defend himself, getting blindsided by Lone Wolf hiding. But yeah, if you can get the Mega and yellow, that's an instant 150 to your health and armor total. And of course, the beauty of it is nice spam rocket. The beauty of it is that it's health and armor.
Yeah.
So it's it really can kind of offset the balance in just one quick grab. Nice LG work there. Tyrael able to tie it up with just under 4 minutes played. And now with the red armor in his hands, he knows he can go on the warpath. He knows his opponent has, well, actually most of that armor's been burned off. I'm gonna go take a look at it. Yeah, 31 armor left. And Tyrael hopping up the back end of the map near the lightning gun.
And the space being compressed like this, I mean, it means that the lightning gun itself is just that much more deadly. And especially at the Mega Yellow Armor Room, I mean, you mentioned, yeah, you could get 150 out of that, but getting out of there alive is even more difficult. So you actually have the potential there to get more of a stack than the red armor gives you by a pretty nice amount. But again, it's much, much more risky. So this map really emphasizes kind of the do or dare kind of mentality that we see out of DM13 players. But 1-1, we're almost the first third of the way through this, and Lone Wolf not quite having the timing on the red armor. He's going to be waiting this thing out, and Tyrael already knows he's down there. He's going to go in for it. Lone Wolf is going to skedaddle on out of there. Fortunately, Mega Health Yellow Armor is available once again, but Lone Wolf didn't get a lot out of it other than that. I mean, not a lot of good positioning, and yeah, Tyrael's still going to be going very aggressive here.
Yeah, and it's really for all good reasons, because Tyrael right now is controlling everything compared to his opponent. I mean, who's got no armor left after that last exchange. I wanted to see if he had anything left from that Mega Yellow Armor you mentioned, but nope. 2-1.
As Tyrael manages to take more than 100 stack, he's starting to look like he's more in control. A lot of that LG is going to be helpful for Lone Wolf. Oh, and that rocket nearly took him all the way down as well. Lone Wolf's rockets have been really, no better way to say this, really hit and miss. I mean, at one point they're really on and they bite right in and they get the bounce angles exactly right, but the more open shots and the more open fights, Lone Wolf has been actually kind of at a disadvantage.
And I'm still looking for. I'm actually going to switch over to his point of view when we hit the halfway point. But I want to watch Lone Wolf and see what he's doing to get back here. We haven't seen him on Tyrael's screen in a while. We know that he's top side. Tyrael's going to rocket jump up to at least be on an even footing. Although he gave away his position with that rocket. He's going to storm out, and we hear that yellow armor picked up below Tyrael. He might be setting a trap here. Let's see. Nope. Lone Wolf went the other way.
but that really doesn't affect Tyrael negatively too much. I mean, he's like, all right, fine, no fight. That means more armor for me. And so Tyrael's able to really pad this out very effectively. And Lone Wolf, you know, both in this map and the last map, we haven't really seen him find too many opportunities to get a lot of aggression in. But Lone Wolf comes back through the teleporter, and of course you can see that the teleporter destination has been changed there a little bit. And in my opinion, that is a kind of a nicer place to have it. Tyrael has, well, Lone Wolf back up and against the corner, even though it was Tyrael who had his back against the corner, which would make you assume that Tyrael would be taking a bit more damage there. But again, Lone Wolf's rockets not quite where they need to be.
I don't know if this is an exaggeration, but apparently Walter won his game 82-3.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. No, but it is really cool to see Walter come back, and he hasn't really been prominent on the Quake live scene recently, but he's one of those players that when he is on, he does some of the most amazing things that you'll see in Quake Live. It's very fun to watch. When he's off, it can be, you know, interesting, but...
Well, to summarize, he's either on his game or he's on his period.
Play nice, Jahar.
I am playing nice. It's just the way it goes. But 4-1, I mean, this is still a very close game. I mean, frags are not going to be coming very quickly for either of these players on this map. Tyrael wanting to fight out against here, and actually this is kind of risky for him. It's like, all right, Lone Wolf has got to be low right now. Taking up a bit more rockets. Did we hear a rocket jump there from Lone Wolf? No, but we saw him back over to red armor. A very nice, wise play there. Did enough damage, kept Tyrael in the rear end of the map long enough to really take advantage of the rest of it. And look at this. Now he's got Mega, both yellow and red. But yeah, Tyrael knocks a lot of that off. Nearly lands an air rocket. Lone Wolf stack is all but gone now.
Yeah, that was a great read. Tyrael heard his opponent pick up the Mega Health yellow armor and just waited for him up top. I mean, he was just poised and ready. So a great way to catch your opponent off guard and turn it into your advantage. Of course, ooh, he whiffed a rocket there. Now he's in a lot of trouble. They switch places again, and now Tyrael going to drop in, looking for his opponent hiding around the teleporter. He's not, and he's waiting just outside. It looks like Tyrael's very happy to just wait it out and get the red armor. So very patient.
Lone Wolf is happy to wait it out and wait for the teleporter exit. Well, he's finally going to get a little impatient here, but he's not wanting to leave. You could kind of say, should I leave? No, yes, no, And whenever you get into that guessing game, you always end up costing yourself what could be an ambush.
Well, actually, you know, he's done pretty well here because, well, I'm assuming he went and got Mega, right? He got his ass kicked, so I didn't see it. Yeah, he was down to 52 health by the time I switched over to him. So yeah, he definitely got it with it being gone so long. But yeah, you know, I mean, it just seems like his damage output is just not where his opponent's is. Because that honestly should have been Lone Wolf's fight. He should have been able to trap.
Exactly. We're looking at 2262 damage dealt by Tyrael, and actually 2532 damage dealt by Lone Wolf. The big difference is the 10 extra red armors and 6 extra yellow armors that Tyrael's been picking up, and also Megas have been definitely to his advantage. So more damage coming out of Lone Wolf actually, and I think we've seen a lot of those situations come around where, yeah, Tyrael's back in a corner. Lone Wolf is actually able to pick one back around, but how many times have we seen Tyrael in a corner, but Lone Wolf, because he doesn't have the stack, just cannot stay in the fight? So Tyrael's control here has really been winning him this so far, but then again, it's still only 2 frags. Still have 4.5 minutes left. If Lone Wolf can ride this out, might be able to see something worthwhile here.
Interesting tour around the center of the map there. Lone Wolf has to rocket jump in order to get red armor. And let's see what it does in this situation with Mega up. It will be his. Okay, so now is the time for Lone Wolf to really pour on the awesomeness and start collecting some frags. He needs to do this now. His opponent really... you know, does not have the doesn't have the stack advantage, especially after this red grab. So let's see what Lone Wolf can do. He has to start closing this gap. He's got about less than 4 minutes to go.
Yeah, and he's got the stack to do it with. Now he just needs to find a way to get Tyrael on the disadvantage. Tyrael shoves in the rockets once again. How many times have we seen Tyrael just bring together these ambushes that Lone Wolf can probably hear it coming, but is like, all right, I could totally do this.
Nice
I can
frag.
totally do this, and ends up walking into it anyway. Wow. Lone Wolf pulls together a frag, but machine gun is going to be deadly here.
This is but look at this here. I mean, Lone Wolf,
This is choke.
like what?
This
Yeah,
is choke.
he doesn't realize that the Mega's gone, and how much is he giving up here by waiting here? Now
You got to move on, man. She's gone.
Now, yeah, exactly. Now, going back to even before that fight started, Lone Wolf was right where he is now, up top, and he waited to move in, and he gave away Mega. And of course, I think that he had just mistimed Mega, because even though he'd gotten it the previous round, because he expected it to be there after that fight. And of course, it had been picked up just before it started. So that's a big timing mistake for Lone Wolf. And granted, it's only one frag separating, but imagine had he pressed in and stopped Tyrael from even getting that Mega health.
And Lone Wolf still looks for the one last shot. You can see those. I don't want to leave this. I don't want to leave the fight, and he absolutely needs to. And that hesitation, that just wanting to cover the entrance with a few more rockets is costing him time that he needs to get stacked back up and utilize these last couple minutes. Fortunately for him, he's able to keep his back to Mega long enough so that it's available for him when he heads back on over there, but he's lost Tyrael. He's lost positioning. But we can hear Tyrael back on over at Plasma's side of the map.
Yeah, actually, Tyrael is over near Mega. Lone Wolf's going to go for red. I think he just spotted, he did spot his opponent.
And this works out well for Lone Wolf. Mega won't be back up for a few more seconds. But if Lone Wolf just kind of sits here... Yeah. Yeah.
There it is.
And Lone Wolf was actually able to fight Tyrael off for Mega, but Tyrael might actually be going into turtle mode right now. Oh, but no, there's one more tooth being sunk in on Lone Wolf. A pretty sweet rocket, nearly followed up, and now Lone Wolf is once again on the run.
Yeah.
Now
I mean, I still want to see. I want to see if he gets back in time for this Mega health. Few more seconds.
Here, but Tyrael's already got back to it. I mean, if Lone Wolf wants to enter, he's going to be... Well, even if he drops, he's going to be kind of screwed because Tyrael's already made that move. Yeah, there it is.
Again, it's a repeat of the 2 frags ago, or 1 frag ago rather, where Lone Wolf just seems to be a little bit hesitant about attacking Mega Health when he's in the center of the map. So we switched over to Tyrael's point of view. We're going to stick with him for the remainder of the time here. We've got only about 40 seconds left. Accuracies, there they are. I mean, really. Yeah. Trying to see. There it is. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't want to keep that up too long.
Right.
To miss the action there.
And really, everything was decided at that last point there, and we could really see the mental choke coming out of Lone Wolf. I think we're going to see a bit more aggression out of him, going, all right, I'm going to lose this out, but damn it, I'm not going to go down without trying. But now he's just out of time. I mean, everything came down to that little quiet moment where he needed to get back in on Mega. So
this one will finish up 7-5, a bit closer than the previous games we've seen today, which is kind of what you expect as you move throughout the brackets, but... Tyrael being 6th seed, Lone Wolf being 11th seed. Tyrael moves on, I believe, because that was the second map between these two, wasn't it?
Indeed it was. So that will be Tyrael moving on. And actually, let me take a look here at the bracket and see who will be playing in the next round. It will be the winner of 0-4 versus the winner of Blatrix Circa, which I'm not sure if that match has actually happened yet.
What? No, Tyrael's going to be playing CZM next.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong bit of the bracket. My mistake. But yeah, CZM is going to be a very difficult opposition. But I think Tyrael was getting quite a few compliments for his play earlier today.
We're actually going to watch that game, I think.
Yeah.
When that happens, I want to watch that one.
Oh. Nope, that was me.
I was just asking. I was asking if Too Good wanted to join us, but apparently he's drunk and he says it would be a bad idea.
I can't count how many weekends on TastySpleen.tv that we've had kind of these marathon events, either because of the MIA/AG stuff or shoot Urban Terror or anything else, really. There's been a lot going on. And Wonko's actually been fairly active in in CPM and CPMA with the MIA stuff. Actually, if you remember him from Paramedics for the Quake Night TDM stuff, he's been rocking the same tag for not only TDM but also for some dual stuff as well. So, yeah, Paramedics has been fairly active.
Actually, I'm going to head over to Chicago too. We got